That's your soul saying, oh.
Hello beautiful souls, thank you for joining me today for this beautiful twin flame reading. I do hope you're all well and you're staying focused, believing and trusting in that deep inner knowing, that unexplainable love that's within you. So I'm bringing in the Healing Waters Oracle deck today to see what the current energies are for twin flames and how these energies are supporting you, what it's bringing up within you, what you're having to face right now. And the energies have been very heavy, intense, because we've recently had the full moon in Capricorn and we had the global solstice as well. We're still feeling those energies. And you may have struggled through that time because the intensity of, deep emotions rising within you. But just know that this is for your highest good and you're being forced to face things. And go with the flow of these emotions as well, not to resist them, just allowing yourself to feel, which is you being. And by you allowing yourself to feel, that is releasing what no longer serves you. So I'm very interested to see what's going to come through for this reading. And that recent full moon in Capricorn, we actually are going to have another full moon in Capricorn in July 21st. So from June 21st to July 21st, during this month, a lot is going to go on for you, beautiful soul, that you're facing. And we do have the new moon in Cancer as well during that time, in the middle of that. We're in Cancer season now as well, so you could be feeling more emotional as well. So I really do hope that you are taking good care of yourself and you have this awareness and you're taking this responsibility of self during this time. That's what you're being pushed to do, is take responsibility, to take a look at yourself and to not look outside of yourself to blame or to look outside to find something to fix you. You're doing this yourself, and that's what this journey is all about. It's a journey of self. I will get messages from your other self, from your twin flame, and I use my deck, Messages from Your Other Self, this beautiful deck. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to get messages from God, from the universe, from higher power, whatever word resonates with you, beautiful soul, to see what it is that you need to hear in this moment to give you strength to keep moving forwards, to trust in that deep inner knowing, that unexplainable love, what you need to know about your journey. So when I'm actually doing this reading, it's the last week of June as well. So we're very close to coming into a new month, new fresh energy. So let's see what's going on, these energies and how are they supporting you, beautiful soul. Thank you to all of you for the love and support that you continuously give me. I am so very grateful to each one of you for taking the time to email me, to share little messages, to take the time out of your day to comment, to share your love and to share that the readings resonate with you, and for pressing that thank you button as well. That really does help my channel keep up and running, so I'm very grateful for that. So thank you to all of you. And if you would like support on your awakening journey, on your twin flame journey, I am offering readings. And if you would like to work with me one-to-one, my email is zoealigningwithmysoul@gmail.com. But everything you do need to know is in the description box down below. So let's see what's coming through for the energies for twin flames and how these energies supporting you, beautiful soul. Thank you. So it's the gratitude, feeling this deep gratitude which changes everything. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, because it's very faint, but we have lots of rainbow colours here, and we have this beautiful angel that is just surrendering, letting go, and just being grateful for where you are right now, beautiful soul. Being content, having this ultimate trust, knowing that everything is working out for you. Gratitude, appreciating what's sustaining you, for everything that you have got, and the strength, the love that you are receiving from higher power, for you to manage these intense emotions, these energies that are happening right now. Being grateful for everything that you're receiving, and the ego at times likes to see these intense energies and you facing these deep emotions as if it's a really bad thing. But what you're learning by being on this journey is to come away from duality. Not that there is no good and bad. You're just allowing yourself to be and having open arms, accepting what is and being grateful for everything, and learning to respond always from the truth of who you are. Respond with unconditional love, to receive life and to be grateful for everything. And deep gratitude does change the things that we have been wanting to change outside of us as well. But when you're showing that where you are right now, you're grateful for that, and you know that you're safe, and you know that everything is working out for you, that's when things do change outside of you. But letting go of that attachment of thinking, well, when this happens, I'm going to feel so much better. Just being is what's going on for you. Deep gratitude. And if you're not feeling that, this is a message that this is what will make you feel so much calmer and peaceful, is to practice deep gratitude. And the sweet waters: sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility and balance. So balancing those energies within you, the divine feminine, the divine masculine. And you could feel the urge to spend time near water at this time as well. You find it very therapeutic, or you're having that urge to take salt baths or having long showers to wash away what no longer serves you. And if you're going out and about in your everyday life and you've been caught up in very heavy energies, that lower vibration, you're washing it off when you're actually coming home. Or you're spending time out near the ocean, going in the sea and cleansing yourself as well, or in lakes, rivers, spending time just watching the water as well, because you find it so soothing, and feeling this gratitude for nature, and allowing yourself to feel sensuality, really feeling things that you haven't allowed yourself to feel before, because you've been so preoccupied, because you haven't allowed yourself that time, or you haven't felt worthy to feel pleasure, to cherish the nature. And this is about romanticising yourself as well. When you're romanticising yourself, nurturing yourself, that's when you experience that outside of you. And I know on this journey that you do want to experience romance with your other self, with your twin flame, and that is on the horizon when you're actually doing it for yourself and you're not expecting anything from this physical person or anybody outside of you. When you're feeling good and loving yourself, that's when you experience that with somebody else as well. And this physical person isn't here as a soulmate to experience just the romance. This journey is so much more than the romance, but you do experience the romance because this is your divine partner, this is your divine lover. And there is a lot of things, as I've shared with you before, on the internet that shares that no, you're not you're not going to experience romance, which is very confusing to you, beautiful soul, and has been for me personally as well. But that isn't the truth. The truth is you experience the ultimate romance with your twin flame, your other self. But what you have to have the awareness of it, that isn't at the top of the list. What's this journey is about is you delving deep, having this relationship with yourself. And when you're having this relationship with yourself, romanticizing yourself, that is when you experience that with your twin flame. It just naturally happens. So let's see what else comes through. That wanted to come. So let it rain, allowing what is inevitable, trust. Yeah. So whatever's been poured on you right now, and you could be having a lot of rain where you're living, stormy weather. Where I'm living at the moment, it's very sunny, but we do have, after some amount of time of sunshine, we do have a big downpour that cleanses earth and it's very stormy as well. You could be experiencing that weather, or this is about you just laying down and surrendering, as I said here, letting everything just be instead of resisting it. And what's meant to be is meant to be. Not you trying to control it or make things happen or stop things from happening. And at the bottom of the deck is she who flows, ease, being open to change, go with the flow of life. Yes, this is absolutely amazing. For some of you, you may have been so unaware that you haven't been going with the flow, that you have had expectation of certain outcomes, that certain things have to be a certain way. That isn't open to change, and that's why you may have felt so stuck. And you've been questioning, why isn't this changing for me? Why isn't this happening? You have to be vulnerable. You have to have your heart wide open. So again, this is learning to feel at ease no matter what, because of this trust and this love, that safety, that peace that is within you. And we get that from the divine masculine energy and the divine feminine when they're entwined with each other in balance. When you feel safe and content with who you are, that's when you can surrender. That's when you do have this ultimate connection with God, with higher power. And you don't want to control. You find it easy to accept. And you're open to everything because you know that everything is happening for your highest good. So allowing it for everything to actually fall. And at times it may feel as if you're having this downpour of rain, this heavy rain that's just falling on you, even if the weather is beautiful sunshine outside, you're just laying there, receiving this downpour because you know that you're safe and that this is all part of your journey. So these energies are supporting you and pushing you to let go and to go with the flow. Until you actually do that, life will become very difficult and feel very heavy and harsh. So listen to that calling. Free yourself from the heavy burdens that you have been putting on yourself. Hand them over to God. And to be grateful for everything that you are experiencing and having this high perspective, putting love into all situations, allowing yourself to feel. So I'm going to see what your twin flame would love to share and express. Know that whatever's going on within you, whatever you're facing and clearing within yourself, this is going on for your twin flame. You may not see it, you may not hear it, which is very frustrating and creates doubt and fear for you. But this is about you, beautiful soul. So when you're trusting and you're taking this responsibility of your energy, this is happening to your other self, your twin flame, because you're one energy, and it will be reflected back to you in divine timing. And your twin flame may deal with things differently. It may be different times, different experiences, but you do have the same core wounds. So you are facing the same thing. So I'm going to be using my deck messages from your other self to get these messages. So that one flipped into my lap before I've even got started. I really miss you. My heart hurts. I do miss you so much. They're really feeling, allowing themselves to feel, not fighting this, accepting that that's how they feel. And it does hurt so much. However it seems to you, beautiful soul, they do miss you. And the deeper message, which we don't want to hear, is that when you're not with yourself, when you're fighting, when you're coming from separation consciousness, it hurts. You feel the pain. You feel as if there's something missing. When you're not with yourself, when you're not with God, it hurts so much. That's when you experience that discomfort that's unbearable. What else is it? So, thank you for being here. I'm going to put that on gratitude. They're feeling this gratitude for you. So grateful for you coming into their life and everything that they've learnt by you coming into their life. And it may not seem as if they appreciate you and that they haven't learnt anything from you. You know that they have when you're in your truth. And this is the truth that's been shared through this reading today, and they know that how strong you've been, because they're facing the same thing. They're experiencing the same pain as you. So they're saying you are so strong, and this is your true self, remember. You are so strong. Keep moving forwards. Keep letting go and trusting in what you already know. And you're saying to yourself, thank you. So this is about being grateful for you. You are my life. You are my everything. I love you so much. And you are your life. You are the creator of your life, beautiful soul. And these messages from your other self are so deep, because that is how they felt when you come into their life. You are everything. You're the most precious thing that's ever happened to me, that I've ever experienced. And it didn't make sense. It just was so overwhelming and so intense. They didn't understand why they felt so drawn and they felt this love so deeply. But again, as I've mentioned to you so many times, it's because you both come across your own pure energy. It was so beautiful. And what you're realising in this preparation, not physically being with this person that's disrupted your life, that's forced you to have this relationship with yourself, is that you are everything. When you're not with yourself, it hurts so much, and that you've gained so much strength through pain. You didn't realise how strong you were before. You saw yourself as so weak and as if you couldn't deal with anything, but you have been dealing with so much and taking this responsibility, having this courage to face those deep emotions within yourself. You're so strong. And I know that you've been on the floor. I know that you felt really weak at times, but you got back up. And through those times of being on the floor, that's when you've gained strength. And our future together will be so bright. Yeah, you know that your future is going to be so bright. Being with yourself, putting yourself first, and you know that this physical person, you're going to have a bright future with them. When you're trusting that inner knowing, that unexplainable love that's within you, when you're trusting those previews of you know how your life is going to be. However it seems at this time in your life, it may seem as if it's so far away. It's not so far away. And you are my guiding light. So yes, going back to what I've just said, this is about you feeling whole and complete. And you can, when you're trusting yourself, when you're trusting divine timing, when you're not viewing this journey as if, it's just about the physical person. When you're getting on with life and going for your dreams and desires, putting things in place, living your life how you want to live your life, clearing what no longer serves you, and trusting, as I said, divine timing of when this physical person comes back in. You're showing God, the universe, the angels, that you are grateful and you're content, and that you don't need anything outside of you to make you feel whole and complete when you're with yourself. And through that, that's when this physical person, as I said, shows up. And you are the guiding light. You are my guiding light. So stay focused, remaining in your truth, putting the focus on you, not what's going on outside of you. Going within, whatever circumstances are thrown at you, whatever's presented to you, to receive it with love and take responsibility of what it is that's been activated within you. And it isn't always a trigger. It can be amazing feelings that come up, beautiful emotions as well. It's about treating those emotions. If it's a higher energy or a lower energy, both are the same. You have to treat them equally and be open to them as well. So let's see what God, the universe, the angels would love to share and express to you. So I'm going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle cards to see what it is that you need to know about your journey in this moment, that it gives you that strength, the support and the guidance that you need right now to keep moving forwards. to be grateful, to be open, to allow yourself to feel this sensuality, and to be open to change, not for you to be in charge of this change. So what's coming through? What's the message about the beautiful soul's journey that they need to hear right now? What's going on for you? That one flipped out. So flying. And it's number 20. Flying high. Rising above and having this higher perspective. That's everything that's going on for you. That's what you're learning, and there is fear that's coming through. You can hear my voice. So 2 is coming together, partnership, working with God, co-creating, and 0 is eternal love. So I'm going to get one more card. Flying high. Seeing things with truth. And this one flipped out, Moonlight, and it's number 51. Which adds up to 6. Seeing through the illusions, seeing through the pain to get to this place of peace and harmony. That's what number 6 is all about. And 5 is movement and change, and 1 is alignment. And yes, during this time of the full moon in Capricorn has taught you so much. You've learnt more about yourself. Those deep, raw emotions have been highlighted at this time, and the main message here is, for this beautiful card, is your intuition allows you to see beyond, as I said with the 6, to see beyond the mundane, logical and analytical. So follow it. And it is very, very challenging and difficult at times to trust yourself. No matter what. Even when you're having this downpour, it feels as if everything is just going wrong for you. Nothing makes any sense. For you to trust your intuition when it's not showing up in the physical, all of the previews and how you know your life to be, when it's still not showing up, to trust yourself, no matter what anybody else is saying or whatever you're seeing. That has been a challenge for you, but you are rising. You're flying high. You're doing this, beautiful soul. And you are going to make it. That's when we come back down into that lower vibration. We're not flying high. Is when we doubt and think we're not strong enough. We're not going to make it. And we're putting a time limit on. I want to get this sorted out. We're putting time pressure on ourselves, and we're very impatient with ourselves, going through the process of feeling deep emotions. Let go of time and know that even when you're on the floor and it feels as if you're not flying high, you are flying high, because you're being brave and courageous by allowing yourself to actually feel. And it's pushing you to trust your intuition, to trust in God. And that's when you relieve yourself of pain. That's when you're with yourself, when you're trusting in God. So I really do hope this resonates and has given you strength to remain flying high, because you are flying high. The messages from your other self, from your twin flame, are very deep and they're very special. It's you speaking to yourself, and it's helping you learn more about this journey as well. But stay in gratitude and be open to everything, and just always receive love with love, respond with love. And if you would like support on this beautiful, unique, intense journey, all the services that I do offer is in the description box down below, as I mentioned earlier. And most importantly, stay focused, believe and trust in that deep inner knowing, that unexplainable love that's within you. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, because it really does help my channel grow. That's if you feel connected to me and you understand me. And I'm sending you so much love, my support, my strength and light, and I love you so very much. See you.
that's your soul saying, oh.